Howdy, folks. Welcome to this week's Ag Report. So this week we're going to be talking about, it's springtime, and springtime in Ellis County always means there's a livestock show. That's been happening since the 1940s. Been in a couple different locations, maybe a couple different names, but the intent is the same. The youth of Ellis County will be showing up with their livestock out at the Expo building on Highway 287. So today we have Casher Dowell with us. He is the chairman of the livestock show, and he's going to share with us about what this year's show kind of is going to look like, a little bit of a timeline of when those different animals or projects will be coming in. So I appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us. Tell us about what's going on there today.
Well, good morning, and thank y'all for having me. I'm actually here at the expo today. We're getting everything set up and ready for all the exhibitors this week. We actually this year have almost 500 exhibitors, so I just wanted to throw that out there that we've got lots of kids that are going to be through here in the next week or so. This week we actually are starting a little different. We have actually spread the show out a little bit based on some COVID restrictions earlier in the year. So we're kind of moving stuff in and moving it out as opposed to having everything here at one time. I think it'll give everybody an opportunity to pick and choose the show they want to come to and see the projects they want to see and still get back and see whatever else they do. So this week, Thursday, we are going to kick off the show with our AgMech build-off. And if you're unfamiliar with that, those are teams of kids that come out. They get a set of blueprints given to them that morning. They've got 8 hours to complete that project. So this year, I believe they're building a picnic table of some sort, and they'll have their own power, their own welders, cutting torches, all their tools, and they'll be here. So assuming we don't get rained out, that's going to happen Thursday. And that's always fun to watch. Very talented kids there that come up with a project in an 8-hour period. So thrilled to see that. So the following day, we have our regular AgMech show, which means those are kids that worked on a project all year long. That could be anything from a smoker to a trailer, a livestock trailer, a hay trailer. We've also had furniture. I mean, there's a gamut of items they could put in that show, and they are always very, very well done. So that's always neat to see. So get out and check that out. Also on that Friday, we have creative arts going on. So that could be different kind of art projects. There's different categories, but those are always neat to see as well. So that'll end on Friday. Saturday, we start up with some livestock. So we've got the rabbit show on Saturday. That's the 27th. We do market and breeding rabbits that day. So that'll be a fun show. So we start that at 9 a.m. This year, we are not having a broiler show. The Snowmageddon kind of got everybody. So the whole state of Texas did not get any birds. So no broiler show this year. Unfortunately, we are looking for ways to help those exhibitors out that did not get the show. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to get back on track with that next year. And hopefully we won't have a storm like we did a few weeks back.
Sure. And, another big thing that I know that y'all had, and you may not be having, so the day in the ring, will that be happening this year? It's always a big community involvement there.
It is, and we actually elected to not have the day in the ring show this year, just based on the COVID restrictions and having those youth in the building. So we elected not to do that this year. We're not real happy about it because that's something really fun. We love doing it. We know those kids enjoy it. So that will definitely be back on the docket again next year for us to have that show. So we thoroughly miss that, but we will get that going back next year. So
on your ag mechanics, will those kids, will some of those items be up for sale when the public comes out and see them? Will they be able to talk to the kids about maybe purchasing something?
They will. They'll elect whether they want to sell at private treaty out here. They also, the grand champion and the reserve champion are eligible for the sale if that team or kid wants to sell that project. So that's always a neat deal. So there's sometimes you'll come up there and they'll have a price on there. You can talk to them. They also will have a portfolio. They can show you pictures of how they built it, how long it took. Really neat little book they put together, and give you a overview of what it took to get that project completed. So
that's nice. Awesome.
Yep. So then Sunday, well, let me stop right there. So the rodeo is also going on Friday and Saturday as well. So we got a full PRCA rodeo. They've had a breakaway roping, a new ladies event that's a hot attraction around the country. I think everybody will enjoy that as well. But yeah, full rodeo. We'll have some mutton busting during the day. We'll have a little Buckaroos rodeo for the little kids. There'll be a kid zone out here. We've got the carnival out here. So full day, Friday and Saturday of rodeo activities out here as well. So
nice. So the it's a family event. They can come out there. Maybe the kids can watch the rodeo. Mom and dad can go ride the Ferris wheel, or vice versa.
That's right. Absolutely a family event. So we've got something for everyone. So that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's take a break from our interview with Casher Dowell and hear from a few people participating in this year's Youth Expo.
Tell us your name, a little bit about yourself.
My name is Cameron Ragsdale. I'm in 4-H and I raise dairy goats.
What's the name of your club and what do you do in that club?
The name of the club is the Alpha 4-H Club and I do photography.
So your main focus is photography. Why?
It's because I just like going, looking at stuff, then you just take a picture of it so I can remember it. It's always just been a calling to me.
Well, we're here today at the Creative Arts and you're competing in it. What all projects do you have in the Creative Arts competition? Tell us about them.
I have a mosaic that it took me maybe a month or so to make, and I've got some photos of my dog from puppy stage when we got him to adult stage, what he is right now.
Cool. Tell us now, let's go back to your dairy goats. Tell us about the dairy goats you have.
I have 20 dairy goats. Most of them are Nubians, and I have a couple Romancha that are half Nubian and half Romancha. Why dairy goats? I mean, tell us about your experience. What's fun about showing dairy goats? The fun part is getting into the ring and just showing your goats with all your rivals and meeting the judge.
And would you encourage other people to become involved in 4-H?
Yes, I would.
And why would you do that?
Because 4-H it's been a good memory for me. It's taught me many life skills that some people might not have.
My name is Teasdale Long, and I'm the club manager for the All For Him 4-H Club. We meet at Wagon Wheel Cowboy Church in Waxahachie. I've been a part of 4-H for quite a while, and we just love encouraging our youth to find their passions, whether that be STEM projects, art projects, or animal projects. We have kids in our club that show in a variety of categories, and really we just love helping out here at the Expo and helping the kids reach their potential.
So is it an exciting week for you with all of your kids? How many kids do you have here?
We have probably about 10 kids showing at the Expo. It is our favorite week of the year. We just love all of it.
And what does it mean now that, with the pandemic, seemingly wrapping up, what does it mean to actually get these kids back out to do competitions?
Well, no one has shown animals for a good solid year, pretty much. So the animals are going to be a little bit more rambunctious, and the kids might be a little more rambunctious. But I think it's really important to just keep encouraging them, even if their projects haven't gone the way they'd like them to go.
And why would you encourage people to get their families involved in 4-H?
I think 4-H is so important for our community, for our youth, and for the parents to make sure that they're involved in everything the kids are interested in. I just think no matter what they're interested in, we can find a place for them.
Let's go back to our interview with Mr. Dowell to find out what is in store for the rest of this year's Ellis County Youth Expo.
So then Sunday, we get started back up with more livestock shows. We have goats on Sunday, market goats, and followed by the dairy goats, actually. So that'll start at 9 a.m. That's a highly competitive show. I think everybody will enjoy that. That evening, we're going to move in lambs, and they're going to show on Monday at 9 a.m. So we have a gentleman from San Angelo coming to judge. So that should be a very good show as well. So probably finish up in the afternoon on most of these shows. Monday evening, we're going to start moving in hogs. And if anybody's been out here before, they know that the hog show is a big deal. We've got lots of exhibitors and lots of hogs. I think this year we have 262 hogs entered. So we'll see how many we get in the show ring, but it's going to be quite a few. So we've actually elected to split that into 2 days, into 2 waves. So we'll have wave 1 on Tuesday, and that'll be your breed hogs. And then on Wednesday, we'll have your cross hogs. So that'll be on the 31st Wednesday. At the end of that, we'll elect a champion, and then we'll take the showmanship from Tuesday, put them with the Wednesday showmanship kids, and elect a showmanship champion as well. So that's always a good time there. So that evening, we're also going to be moving in cattle. So steers and heifers will come in. We also, so then Thursday, we start at 9 a.m. with the breeding heifer show. In the middle there, we'll have Pee Wee Showmanship, we'll have a mini Hereford show, and then we'll get the market steer show kicked off, which is always kind of caps off the weekend. It's very exciting, I think. So so then on Friday, we typically are end on Friday, but this year we've elected to have a dead day on Friday so we can prepare the sale ring and get everything ready for the public to get in here, which is our biggest day, which is going to be Saturday the 3rd, when we have the sale of champions. So we'll start with our normal 11 o'clock barbecue luncheon, provided by some great guys out here that they spend 3 days out here cooking. So that's going to be a big time. So just asking everybody to get out, support the youth. There's lots of opportunity to support the youth out here.
Those sale days always for years and years and years have been special events where, if you ever want to see community involvement and see your local businesses and your local, folks giving back to the kids, that's the day to do it. That's why we always stress so much about shopping with local businesses and folks, in the area, because they're the ones that turn around and come back to this show and invest in these kids. And this is money that those kids will use for scholarships, or if they're younger, they'll use to get another animal. And these are life skills that they're building with these projects of how to manage money with it, feed rations, different things like that.
Absolutely. So we've got actually some local businesses that they've helped us put up our ring this year, donated the ring surface. So places like Art Country Store, Atwoods has helped out, Morgan Livestock, and Circle H, just to name a few that just helped get our ring. It's going to be really nice this year. I think everybody's going to enjoy that very much. And then we've got a ton of other people that have sponsored buckles, breed buckles, banners, ribbons, all of that, and we're proud to give out a good award package when those kids come through here. And again, sale day is the most important day for the community to come out, support your youth, help those kids out, get them some money for college, for the next project. It really goes a long way.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, one, taking time today to visit with us and share what's going on, but two, I appreciate you and the committee. Y'all work all year long working on this stuff, putting it together. There's a whole lot that goes behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. And I understand what y'all do in the evenings and in the late nights and stuff like that. So we really appreciate it. I want to say thank you to the community that is coming behind and offering, donations and different things like that. Sounds like it's going to be a great event this year. Appreciate all the information. Share with us real quick your Facebook page, so in case people like me, the pencil's a little dull and they didn't get it all written down, where they can find out some information.
Absolutely. So our Facebook page is the Ellis County Livestock Show and Rodeo. You can find all the information about the rodeo there, and also about the livestock show. We're posting updates every day. You can see we're thanking sponsors and just trying to get the word out about the different events out here. But Ellis County Livestock Show and Rodeo Facebook page, also on Instagram as well.
Perfect. Thank you again. And then y'all go out, check out the Ellis County Youth Expo. They're on Highway 287 bypass in Waxahachie. Check out the Waxahachie Sun. They'll have more articles and news about the show as it goes along. We appreciate y'all joining us today. Y'all take care.